Alright, we're gonna do the first one again. Which is 150. Alright, this is somewhat of a test too to see if we get the same numbers with this gauge. Got a 155, so we got 5 less on that one. 150, 155. Alright, we're gonna try cylinder 3. That's about a 160 in there. It's hard to determine 155 and 160 on this, so I think they were 150. Right now we got 150, 155, 160. That one right there is about a 168. So 150, about a 55. That's about 15 difference between this one and this one. Now, normally that's how your engine wears too. This cylinder wears closer, well, that's your first spark plug that fires too. That's your top dead center this plug would be. And for one, it seems like, at least in the betas and DSMs, they always wear from this cylinder over. And on the DSMs, would be this cylinder over. Closest to the timing belt normally. So, we'll check it all out here. Maybe do some more stuff. Alright guys, these are my original ones that were in my other car. They used to have these, oh shit, right there's the screw. They used to have these strobe light crap in it, race days in 2000. But yeah, put these ones in it. I'll show you what they look like. Buddy got the headlights or else I'd love to put those in. Those are nice, but I want to change these out to KDMs anyway, because these are USDMs and I'd rather use the KDMs. So yeah, we'll change those eventually. And then this will be a good rebuild motor anyway. But I think if you wanted to drive it every day, it'd be a fine engine to drive every day. So, but I need 3 engines and I got 3 of them now. So once I rebuild all of them, then we'll have 3 race engines and then we can really get into it. But right now we're just still waiting on the tune. I'm gonna show you these other ones. Alright, car's dirty as hell, but as you can see, these look much better and they don't have no freaking holes cut in them. So much better looking, less scratches. So they should clean up nice once we get these headlights cleaned up. Hopefully we can make them at least look that clear. Well, another thing done to this. Tune's not going to be till like July something. I got to look at my email. But he said he's booked up to like the middle of July. So, yeah, long fucking wait. Sucks ass. If the car would start every time, it just has a starting issue, which has to do with the tune, which is fuel enrichment after start, flood clear, engine crank. So, like, you'll have it at 300, it'll crank perfect. And then you put it, and then it won't crank, put it down to 200, it cranks perfect. Then one time it won't crank, put up 300, cranks right away. So if you have the laptop with you, you're fine all the time. But that has to do with something in the tune that I'm not getting right. So that's why we need them guys anyway. And hopefully, who knows, we might see 400 out of a stock 2.0 block. Who knows, guys. like it up here, guys. I know it's not for everybody, this kind of living, but I don't like people too much, so like I like my privacy. I like to buy this place right here. Nice garages. Nice place. There's a nice little, just a little ass town, I guess, what you call a village up here. Like I said before, up here, it's kind of done a lot like England, where you got your villages and whatnot. There's like your friggin' fire hall. This is Tuscarora Township, Christy. That's crazy. Yeah. That's where I went to school at, Tuscarora Township. Which we had a lot more people. I imagine they didn't have much up here. But like they got apartments up here. Sub shack right there. It's just a little ass town. Fire hall used to be there, now it's the Veteran Center. Got your store here with your gas, only 2 grades of gas. You can safely say no E85 up here. This is the place. I like to have this right here, right there. Be a pretty cool place. Carlisle, PA is only about 25 miles from here. So I know it looks like we're in the middle of nowhere, guys. About 25 miles, well, it's about 30 miles from here from Carlisle, and about 40 miles to Harrisburg from here. I mean, this is really not, whoa, they're logging that all out. This is really not as far as what you think of being out of the way. Old skating rink right here. Someone living in it now. Looks like, nah, it's still, yeah, look like they are. They are, look like the same old vans. That store closed down. They had a store there for a little bit. Well, quick story. We were there one night. And we were sitting there, and everyone thought they heard something inside that place, like almost like a ghost. There was a store.
Yeah, I missed it.
But yeah, it was funny. I don't know what the noise was. It was a funny noise. We've heard some funny noises up in here. Pretty windy up here today. Nice Kia. Everywhere you go, you see the Korea. We're 71 miles from home. Ran about 100 the whole way here. So, really didn't take too long. This trip here is like a total of like 150 miles. 200 miles. So we're really testing out the Honda. Everybody up here flies, so like I don't know where anybody like slows down at, so I'm gonna start slowing down up here. This is Port Royal. Everything they have up here is what the hell is it? The racetrack, right? Yeah, dirt track up here. My head's been vibrating for hours in this car, guys. It's vibrating, isn't it?
Yeah, it does vibrate a lot.
This is a Family Dollar now. This is different. I was going to stop here and get something to drink, but oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, let's just stop here at the Family Dollar and get something to drink. This is like the little town of Port Royal. Well, this guy was about to get killed. You guys almost got to see that. That ought to make good footage. That's why when you drive a bike, you don't ever do that shit. Alright, the last time I was up here, they didn't have that Family Dollar, or that's a dollar store. They did not have this huge ass Rudders. This thing is huge. You got a gas station in the back. You got Miller back here chilling. This way, that way right there is to Harrisburg. To the left is like Lewistown, Mifflintown. I think that's the way we're headed. I was gonna turn around and go back down, but that's boring, so I think we'll just do a big ass loop. So, yeah, I did not know this was like this. It's about dark, so this might be my last video for the night. At least I know this. Gas is, look how much cheaper the gas is up here. $2.39 a gallon up here. Where I live at the border of PA, Maryland, it's like $2.70. Crazy. There's a Dodge dealership that way. I do know that. That bank's been there forever. But, alright.